are apparently shirts and boxers, in the fond hope that someday we'll be big enough to merchandise some underwear and maybe even some shirts. And we'll call them shirts and boxers. This is Siddhant Vivedi. With me is Nasir. Nasir, say hi.
Hi.
Nasir and I are
Yes.
co-founders of Shirts and Boxers.
Absolutely.
And on this pilot episode, we have with us Aakash Mehta,
Hello.
who I just met about 10-15 minutes back.
And we are at Akash's amazing studio
Okay, don't
room.
suck up. He's not paying us.
It's you're not paying me either, so this is not.
Whatever.
No, it's called the Cave, man. My brother named. You see the green carpeting, so it's moss on the floors,
Hey,
algae
fuck
on the
yeah.
walls, and
It's kind
yeah,
of
it's like a cave, yeah.
And Akash is someone who is upcoming
Let
on the
Aakash
stand-up comedy
say
scene.
it. Yeah, and Aakash is, you know what, you take it.
I do stuff that I like doing, among other things.
Also, I hear Aakash hasn't slept for a few days, so...
Yeah, this is why my neighbors think I'm on pot most of the time. I don't
Yeah,
sleep
that was my
much.
first guess too. You just totally look like this guy must stone a lot.
No, man, I'm very anti drugs. What am I even saying? Fuck. Okay, so I sort of right now I'm doing a law degree by day. I'm doing an audio engineering diploma by the evening. At night I do stand-up comedy. I'm like a freelancer. I make
So
movies
when do you
and
fuck
shit like that.
then?
I don't.
Oh, that was the first fuck. Up top.
That's 2.
Oh, that's two now. Shit.
Keep
Yeah.
count, guys. Keep count.
Yeah, keep count. There'll be some prize which we'll decide later on. Whoever can count the total number of fucks, that's 3 by the way now. I'm sure there will be some prize.
There's games. I love this. It's so interactive. Yay.
I'd like to call this episode, which is our pilot episode, the Vagina Monologue. Because at the end of the episode, I think if we're still up for it, we're gonna have a Vagina Monologue.
And no, that is not the reenactment of the Vagina
Yeah, no,
Monologues
no.
play.
We have our own version.
Not an
It's just
audio.
an incentive for you to listen to the rest of this, whatever this is.
Special surprise.
Special
Stick
surprise,
around for it.
yes.
Yeah.
Don't jerk off to it. Not if you do, just
And now Akash
do
is
it
going to tell us a
discreetly.
joke.
Aakash
Go.
is gonna tell us a joke.
A joke.
No knock jokes, no cheaty and elephant
So
nonsense.
you want a joke.
Yes, a classy joke.
You look really good right now.
I'm touched.
That was a joke. Just get it.
Yeah, but no, I just never mind.
Oh shit! I was supposed to laugh.
You were supposed to laugh, motherfucker.
No, but okay, you want to hear a joke? I have no jokes. It's more of life experiences.
That's okay.
Yeah. Nasir got scared. Nasir can talk as well.
I
Yes,
know.
Nasir,
I mean,
you
the
can
thing
talk.
is, Akash
Look,
is such an
sitting closest
interesting
to the-
little chap, and he's sorry,
I'm
he's
not
not
little.
little.
Not
He's
little.
definitely
Come
not
on,
little.
Not little.
They call this the cave because they think I'm a bear. So look at this hair.
They can't see it.
Nasir
will
can.
I
tweet
mean,
a
I was
picture
about to
though
sneeze
later.
when he raised his arm. Okay.
Okay, but no, I have to make this very public. I think Nasir is the hottest improv comic in the city. Like I would
Yes.
fuck him. I would do
I'd say
him.
I wouldn't, but I would agree with the first part. Yeah. Actually, I was just thinking the other day. A comic, you can never have a dumb comic.
You
All
can't,
comics,
you
by
can't.
virtue, have to be intelligent on some level.
Yes, it is. No, I mean the thing is, like a lot of people think that the dumber comics who have your standard pussy jokes and all that's the sex that whole lower strata of comedy. People think they're stupid, but the ones who do it well are actually really smart because they know how to pull it off. I mean, there are comics in the scene right now whose entire baggage of set is all just like shitty, dirty jokes. And people get tired of that. But same time,
it
you look
doesn't
at...
last.
Yeah, it doesn't last. And then you look at someone like Eddie Murphy. When he did Raw back in the 60s or 70s or something, red latex
Fuck that
suit.
old. 60s and 70s.
It's
like,
sometime. Or was it the 80s? I don't know.
Seinfeld also, that is.
I think early Seinfeld, maybe in the 80s. I really don't remember. Seinfeld got a series much later, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scientific started off in the late 80s.
Late 80s. But he was doing comedy a lot before.
Why are we doing this? Why should they listen to us? Who the fuck are we? Yeah, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Nasir, you go first.
It's so hot!
Pretty late in the day to come and introduce the ones who are the co-founders.
Yeah, the co-founders. I just like saying co-founders. We co-founded something, man.
Are you
It goes great on our CV.
No, what are you?
I'm
What are
not.
you?
I am-
Maharashtrian?
No.
North Indian?
Yeah, it is
Canadian?
North Indian
Not
works.
Dwivedi?
Dwivedi, I'm
Lucknowi?
from Madhya Pradesh.
Oh, okay. So,
I'm not a bhaiya, which if I were, I would be totally proud of it.
so you have no sisters, basically. What are you going to do
What
on
the fuck? How did you guess?
Bhaiya, you're not a bhaiya. I'm sorry.
Bhaiya,
I'm
as
sorry.
in the
I know what you mean. The other day, I had an argument with this Jain girl about her religion.
Jain?
Jain.
I make sure it's said out as Jain.
Jain.
Yeah. Jain. Anyway. Right, that is going to go on. But yeah, women are actually a lot more capable when it comes to comedy than men. I feel. For some reason they just fucking can't do it properly. I mean,
They'll get there.
see that whole the whole fact that women tend to think a lot more in a more multi-dimensional fashion.
Yeah.
Like women will look at a particular situation through 10 different lenses.
Of course.
Of course, they won't. I mean,
And the whole time they're trying to outdo their male counterparts.
yeah,
So
and
they're trying that much harder, so it looks,
yeah. So
Unless they are smitten by the male counterparts,
No,
then no.
what I've
how many
noticed is
male counterparts are worth being smitten by? Think about it.
Nasir is.
Nasir is an exception.
No,
He's the exception.
no.
He's exception.
Having the qualifications like that of Aakash and the looks
Of
like-
Nasir, yeah.
Fuck, you guys should
that's
fuck.
probably-
You will give birth to the greatest comic ever.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I think we are smitten by each other right
I
now.
think 7 years of being a comic, or 7 years of being a musician, and almost a year of being a comic, I have never gotten attention from the opposite sex for what I do, ever.
Does it have to do with your physicality?
Yes, probably. Yes.
Okay.
I doubt it.
I'm called the Fat Man. Like the
That's
website. My
not
website
bad.
is fatmanrambles.com. It's I mean so fat centric.
See what he did there? Learn how to do that.
Soft branding. Speaking of girls. Anyway.
Oh yeah, everyone's now just
Checking
catching
their
hold to their
cell
cell
phones,
phones,
yeah.
Yeah,
right?
that's sort of the.
Right.
You know, we had this game that we used to play. This is when we were probably 11th grade, and none of my
We
friends.
what? How old? We're not all the same age.
No.
I think I'm the youngest.
Okay, that definitely
20,
tells
fuck
everyone
you.
who is the
You're
eldest here.
19?
Yeah,
Fuck you.
I'm 19. I'm 19 and hi. So wait, you did a BMM.
I did a BA
You did
from
a BA.
Jain College.
Which what?
History
arts,
and
what?
political science.
History
Yeah.
and pol science. And what did you do?
I'm doing engineering now. I'm in my third year.
That's
And I
sad.
was in fuck you. I was in Jai Hind with him.
11th,
With Nasir, not 11th, 12th. I was in 12th. He was probably already into his BA. And then we met, and there was this instant connect, and just we knew it. Both of us
And
knew it.
but unfortunately, one fine day, Siddhant had to depart. He had to leave.
My college got over, so. I mean,
So where- where
Okay, his
did
college
you
just
go?
got over, but he left me.
SIS.
Yeah.
I just let's not talk about it.
Okay,
You know.
those are hard times, Siddhant.
Yeah, they're this very hard time.
Really.
Yeah.
Hi.
By the way, Aakash is only going to be with us on this first show, and possibly a few later on. But
You get to decide if Aakash gets
no,
to be
you
with
don't.
us.
It's
No.
our thing. Fuck you. We're the co-founders.
We'll put up a poll to rate Aakash on a scale of 1 to 2. So you can
Yes.
I'm
you
so
don't get to
not
rate
ever
us.
going to be on this show ever again.
You are not gonna rate
That
us.
fat guy who played the guitar.
and he's still not tuned his own guitar, guys.
Excellent. You
that
know what?
says a lot.
This is not my principal instrument. The drums are my principal instruments of okay. Okay.
See now, that's a guy. He's got a principal instrument. How cool is that? How many do you play though?
I have a list on my phone. I will tell you. I keep
You
forgetting.
should know. Why do you have to refer to your
Because I
phone
keep
for that?
forgetting now. What do you want me to say?
That's how brilliant Aakash
that's-
is.
Yes, that's how many instruments.
नहीं
he
नहीं
plays.
ऐसा नहीं है ऐसा 15-20 ही है ज़्यादा नहीं है.
You know, the funny thing, people who play a lot of instruments often don't know how to play with their own. Is that true, Aakash?
My good man, I have never really had the need to play with myself. So it's
So you're assuming a lot of upcoming comics going to be listening to this?
I don't think
Or
anyone is going to.
upcoming
I'm not
performers.
going to listen to this. To be honest with you.
You kind of have to. I mean, there's no way you can't.
No.
Because you will be editing. One of you will be editing it.
No. I will edit and give you, and then Yeah, I'm sorry. This is like,
We can re-edit the edit.
yeah. No.
Because the final say, of course, is with the
Yeah, with
co-founders.
the co-founders. Yes, the co-founders.
Right. And no, but so yeah, what I feel is, when you're on stage, whether it's as a musician or a comic or a whatever. I mean, even if you're a dancer or an actor, it doesn't, whether you're doing improv, whether it's just like doing a speech, it's that feeling of connecting to an audience. You know what I mean? Like, these people who are in the audience, you don't know where they've come from, you don't know where they're going after the show. They will probably never meet you ever again, and yet for that point of time, that moment, they get you, like in and out. They get you as you are. You know what I mean? Like,
Not really, but
they get you for who you are. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. They don't need to know you, and yet you're connected to them. When you make a joke, when you do something funny and they laugh, that whole action reaction equation has nothing between it. It's a direct reaction to your
pure.
action. It's pure, and that is an addiction. I think that's what we feed off of as performers, and that's what keeps me hooked and going. And the bitches and hoes, obviously, it goes without saying. Bitches and hoes, definitely a motivation.
If you're a female listening to this, be careful. You're not a bitch or a whore.
No,
You're
You
just
are,
a
you
good
probably
listener,
are.
a friend. We would like to consider you as a friend.
Yeah, Nasir would.
More than just friends. More than just good friends.
A friend
Or-
who
or-
likes to sleep around and likes
Okay, that's
Intimate.
jingle
That's-
eyes.
Push it.
that's
You're,
so-
you're making it
No.
too obvious.
No. Just friends.
Just friends. Who
Not
fuck
even jingle at
sometimes.
dongle. I like that term. I just made that up. Okay, by the way.
My favorite sex term, sex euphemism is bumping uglies. That's I think the name. Bumping
That's your
uglies.
favorite. Why? Do you personally relate to
No,
it?
it's just bumping uglies is such a comedic sort of, it's like when you ask someone if they've been bumping uglies. There was some word between the co-founders, and I was.
It's, how Harry Potter can talk to snakes.
Yes.
Yeah,
You can
what
talk
is
to
it?
Nasir.
No, I can talk to Nasir.
The Bori tongue.
Parcel mouth. Okay. The Parsi mouth. Okay.
Just before coming today, my bus stop was, I travel by bus. I'm poor. So this Parsi chick walks by and like complete full proper jogging attire. It was black, it
Ooh.
was tight,
Ooh.
and she was fair. Yeah, no, I went the same way.
Oh yeah.
God.
So much philosophy from the youngest guy here. I like this.
No, well, the youngest guy has seen the most. You do shows and blah blah. So we study, man.
And to end
Career people.
this amazing pilot podcast episode that we have
Already?
recorded, make sure you don't miss us on Twitter. We are shirts and boxers.
As easy as that might be, we'll be creating the IDs and stuff now. Shirts and boxers. We'll also create an email ID, the details of which you will find on said Twitter page, which we will also create.
And this is where you all sign off, I assume.
No, this is where you sign off,
Yeah,
buddy.
we have the,
Oh.
the co-founders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed
Somebody
to
is trying to steal our thunder.
Yeah, dude. Don't steal our thunder.
Right, so thank you for having me.
But yeah, seriously, thank you, Aakash,
Yes,
for
yes.
everything you've done for us. And everything you continue to do for us till we're on our
And
feet.
you can thank us separately for all the things that we will always keep doing to you.
It's getting gay. Thank you, Aakash.
Alright, thanks for having me. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And now a message from the co-founders.
All that you heard out here was
yeah, all
absolutely coincidental and was not meant to be taken seriously by any of you.
Except that it was.
No,
It was.
depends
And,
on you.
no, it was.
Alright, chalo,
And
bye.
fuck you, you're out. What the?
You're still in my bedroom, actually.
In
So
your cave.
the bat cave, the fat cave, actually. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. It's like saying bye to your
Bye,
girlfriend.
bye,
You know? Bye. 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 Bye.
No, you hang up first.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Okay. Okay. Rakh raho. Okay. Rakh raho.